YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Trix, and I am glad to be back at it again. Today I'm going to show you some PvP replay, and let me just, before I get into the video, let me just say I apologize for not uploading for a while. I ended up getting sick right after Christmas, and then I had a bunch of videos planned. None of them panned out. Short end of the story, I ended up just scrapping those and finally getting back at it, as well as streaming. That's something I'm going to be doing every day again, and it just feels good to be back at it. Anyway, let's talk about the deck I used in these replays. So, on the left, that's the old deck list that I used, and then the one I'm showing you right now is the updated deck list. So, the only difference between the two is Sphere Kribo was in the old one, as well as 2 Jade Insect Whistles. Now, I didn't find too much use for having 2 Jade Insect Whistle because oftentimes later in the game, drawing it out and stalling, picking up a second Jade Insect Whistle it didn't help at all. So I ended up taking that out, and the Sphere Kribo, kind of the same thing. I ended up taking that out as well and adding in 2 Burning Land, and I know Burning Land is actually a popular choice for this deck, but I wanted to try something a little bit different and have Sphere Kribo in there, as well as having 2 Big Shield Gardna. This is like a more classic Weevil Burn deck, minus the Lava Golem and a couple other cards. But I would say that this deck is actually pretty decent. I lost to it quite a few times back when Yu-Gi-Oh! First came out. And a lot of people were like, how do you deal with Weevil Burn? How do you get past, that Big Shield Gardna and Burning Land? But, I mean, I've lost to this deck a couple of times. Well, not this exact same deck, but I've lost to it for a few times, and I suggested by one of my viewers on Twitch to try out a Parasite Infestation deck for myself, and I ended up doing pretty good with it. So with the deck on the left, I played 5 games. I ended up losing 2 of them, which isn't too bad, I guess, but then when I switched it up a little bit, I ended up winning 5 games in a row, so I won 8 games out of 10. That's not too bad. So we open up with the Big Shield Gardna. We have a full back row. This guy's using Mind Scan, so I knew he was going to be really hesitant in attacking, and he's holding off here. And then as soon as I seen the Crystal Seer, I was like, okay, well, he's looking to pick up Toon World. Sure enough, he picked it up. He must not have the skill, because I believe the skill is called It's a Toon World, where you start with it, but he must not have it, I don't know. So we're just gonna Floodgate that bad boy. We're gonna pick up that Lava Golem here pretty soon. This is the same duel, yep. We pick up that Lava Golem, we're gonna Massive Morph that Red Wave. Of course, I'm sure you guys have seen that play. Just so it can't attack directly, takes 1,000 damage. Then we're gonna Sphere Kribo, just to save the Big Shield Gardna, and then we end up picking up that second Lava Golem, and we burn him right off the face of Duel Links. But I mean, this deck loses to Phoenix pretty hard, and I wish I would have saved the replay, but I tried holding out as long as I could against the Phoenix deck. With the older deck, it was one of my losses, and it just does not do well. I mean, you're draining shields, your floodgates, Massive Morph, all of that gets taken out. You can chain Massive Morph, which is why I lasted so long. And I did have a floodgate, but even still, he kept just destroying it, bringing it back on the field, and he ended up taking me out. So we're playing against my boy Arcana here, and he's playing the Dark Paladin version of the Dark Magician deck, which apparently is the stronger version, but I'm going to show you, it really doesn't matter, because he can only stop spells, and this deck, as you can see, is not based on its spells. Based on the traps, stalling him out and burning him, so he ended up giving up anyway. GG, Arcana, my boy. I can't wait to level up Arcana, actually. I'm almost there, I'm level 34, and I used all my dual orbs to level up bonds, actually, and because I'm sort of free to play, I'm not gonna buy dual orbs, so it's a grind to get Arcana up to level 40, but I'll get there. Playing against that little Yugi. Kind of open up with a really good hand here. We got that Sphere Karibo, we got that Floodgate, got a Mask. He's using Gen X, so he's doing the Gen X control deck thing, which I wouldn't mind trying actually. Eventually I'll try it. There's lots of decks to try out there. But I wanted to use this deck and I wanted to show this deck off because Big Shield Gardna isn't a popular choice anymore. I understand why, but for me, back in the day when Duel Links first came out, I remember all the Weevil players running 3 copies of Big Shield Gardna. So the only reason I have 2, I bought the first one from the trader way back in the day, and then the second Big Shield Gardna was in a EX trader, so I farmed for jewels or whatever, and then I ended up picking up my second one. I figured why not, you know, I'm not using the EX jewels for anything else, so just pick up another Big Shield Gardna. So he uses Tribute to the Doom, takes out the Swordswoman. And we got that Lava Golem in hand, massive morph. And we're also hitting that 7,800 life points, so nothing to worry about too much. Gets out his Gem Knight. Sorry, I said Gen X earlier, I meant to say Gem Knight. Gen X control deck is another deck I want to try. Gem Knight, not so much. But massive morph on that bad boy. Attack into it. GG, little Yugi. GG. But I would say that this is a deck I like using. It sucks when you lose to it. It's annoying. It's scummy. But it's also pretty fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. I've been liking the burn decks a lot more, especially in the last season. So the December season was the first time I used the Temple of the Mind's Eye deck, which I did have a video for that. But I ended up scrapping it because I'll probably play some more of that anyway and then upload replays of it, just because it's a little easier for me to do. But I'm liking burn decks and direct damage attacks decks a lot more than I have ever previously in Duel Links. I kind of shied away from them a little bit, but they do win games. We got that Burning Land, Parasite, burning him out. We're gonna take 1500. That's okay though. Still got Burning Land. Then we pick up that Lava Golem, that top deck though. Put the Mask of the Cursed on it. He can't attack me directly. Sitting in a good position. He's getting burned out. Oh, I love seeing those life points just decrease, and we pick up a massive morph. So it was done. There was nothing he was gonna be able to do. So. But, I mean, I'm open to suggestions as well. So you guys leave a comment down below. Let me know, what would you change in this deck? Now, the obvious choice would be taking out Big Shield Gardna and replacing it with something else, but I think they kind of served me well. Like I said, you're only seeing 5 of the 8 duels I've won out of 10, right? So that's not too bad. Maybe there's some improvements somewhere, but like I said, I wasn't finding a lot of use for that second Jade Insect Whistle, so I took it out. Same with the Karibo. Karibo's okay once in a while to save you, but I mean, Burning Land put in a lot of work for me, so it was a good choice. So I actually kind of messed up there, and I put Big Shield Gardna down on the field. I totally forgot that he had Ojama Country, that he started with it, so my defense got flipped to my attack, and so on and so forth. And then look at that. So he drew into a Parasite, plus he has another one on top of his deck. And that was just RNG in my favor. Pop that Burning Land. We're going to take out Ojama Country because it has that effect as well. He's going to take another 1,000 damage. There we go. Burning Land. At this point, there's really nothing he can do. We're just going to put that Mask of the Cursed on him anyway. And there you go. I really like using this deck, but I'd say for the next video, I'm going to be using a Ghost Trick deck because I did level up Bonds to level 40, so I figured why not try it out, and I'll be playing that tonight on stream, and we'll see how well we do with that. It's a mill version. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'll save that for Friday, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the replays, and like I said, if you have any comments for improvements in the deck or the other variation of the deck that I have, just leave a comment down below, and as always, leave a like on the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos coming your way, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.